Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Eden. I live in Florida with my amazing husband and my dog and my cat. I haven't been on my channel since COVID, so it's been a while. So if I'm rusty, I apologize in advance. So I'm going to try this thing on being a content creator. We'll see how well that goes. I am nervous to start it. But this video is just a little intro of myself and what will be on my channel. So first off, my husband and I have been married for 3 years, living together for 5. He is the absolute love of my life, and I don't know how I lived without him up until now, um, or up until we got together. Um, we are currently trying for our first baby. We had a little bit of heartbreak back in May. I found out that I was pregnant on Mother's Day, and I lost it the same week. It was very heartbreaking, to say the least. We've waited for so long. We've technically been trying for 2 years, but I have been diagnosed with PMOS. That's what it is now. And a lot of times my hormones are completely out of whack, and sometimes I don't ovulate. I remember before I got on my GLP-1, which will be next talking about, I went almost a year without a period, and it was scary because I didn't know if something was seriously wrong. And I just kind of researched it myself, PCOS, PMOS now, and I had the symptoms. I went to my new OB, who was fantastic. I absolutely love her. Um, and she confirmed through blood work and other testing that I do have PCOS. And you don't necessarily have to have cysts on your ovaries and things like that. So from the beginning of that, they first put me on metformin, which did not work. It made me extremely sick. So I have insulin resistant PCOS, where my body does not process the insulin properly, and I gain weight and everything is just completely out of whack. And I'm glad they renamed PCOS because it does affect more than just hormones. I mean, my weight was extremely out of proportion. No matter how hard I tried and I tried and I tried, I couldn't lose weight by myself. And that was completely traumatic to me because I used to be this athlete. I was so good at like going and walking and stuff. And at that point, I wasn't able to even walk a short distance without being out of breath. And I finally decided to take the initiative and get on a GLP-1. I currently take trizepatide, which is similar to Mounjaro. Um, in the last year and a half, 2 years, I've lost over 105 pounds, which is incredible. The weight that I'm at now is I'm almost to my weight that I was in high school. I still got a way to go. But it definitely made a difference in my life with my hormones, with losing weight. I saw a difference in skin, my hair, all kinds of stuff I saw different. And it's been an incredible journey. I'm still working on it. I plan on giving weight loss tips on here, because it's not just a magic shot. I will tell you that it's not just a magic shot that just works instantly and you lose your weight super duper fast. That's not really how it works. You have to eat right. You have to drink your water. You have to exercise. It's all like being in a real diet, ultimately, but you just have that medication that's helping you lose the weight faster. So with like the weight loss, I'm gonna give like tips and tricks that I've learned with side effects. Side effects have been a big one. Exercising, keeping the energy, things I eat in a day. It's all gonna be kind of portrayed all into that. Back into my trying to conceive, I'm going to be posting. I have an Aneto hormone tracker, which I have it right here actually. It literally just hooks on my phone after I dip the dipstick, and it takes about 10 minutes, and it reads my estrogen level. It reads my LH level, which is the level that is your luteinizing hormone, makes you ovulate. It also shows me a metabolite of progesterone, which is different than pure progesterone, but shows me that if it's rising correctly, and it shows my FSH, which is your follicles in your ovaries that produce the egg and release it. So with my TTCing journey, and we'll be posting like my charts and what I'm looking for, what I'll be doing, what I'm doing different for each cycle. Bailey and I, who is Bailey is my husband, we took a break because once I had that loss, that was beginning of cycle day 1 of a new cycle, and we didn't track this month because it was hard. So we took a break, but after this new cycle starts, coming up pretty soon, we're going to get back into it, and, we'll go from there. We have given everything to God in this instance, because God knows what's best. And we were very upset when we lost our little bean. But it was on God's plan. And that's what has given us the most peace with it. Another thing I'm going to be doing is kind of like day in the life videos. I currently work with health insurance, and I'm not going to be posting every single day, like a complete day in my life. I might do like evenings of like evening with me, with my dog Boomer, or my cat Kovu, or me and Bailey, or what I just do in an evening. On my days off, you're going to see more full day in the lives, which is going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm completely new to this, so it's going to be a try on error for sure, on everything. And I do apologize about the lighting. I'm using my laptop for this as of right now. Hopefully the lighting's better after I edit. Another thing that I plan on doing is skincare again, showing like skincare routines and makeup. I really want to get back into makeup. It's a relaxant of mine. When I'm just it's art. It literally is art. And I miss doing it like I used to. I used to do full glam all the time. Or if you were back in 2016 with me in high school, you knew. You knew for sure. I also have TikTok. Oops. I also have TikTok. And also I am just going to give like little tidbits of my life. If people have like a questions to ask me, I'll do like a question or Q&A video. Workouts. I'm going to be doing some workouts. I do want to start a Pilates challenge. I haven't done Pilates in years, so I want to start that. And I actually got a weighted hula hoop that I have been wanting forever to see if it works out and whatever. I do appreciate everybody being here, being part of this journey with me. I have reached over 500 followers on TikTok. Yeah. I am wanting to get to 1,000. Same with on here. I'm just so grateful that you guys are here and joining me. This is, you're going to be a part of this new journey with me. And if you're starting from the beginning, then welcome to this crazy ride that we're going to have together. And I can't wait to like see comments. I can't wait to, hear what people have to say. And, I don't deal with hate comments. I don't deal with like anything like that. So if you show up on my page and do that, you're going to be gone. You're going to be blocked instantly, because I don't put up with that. That's not fair to me as a person, and it's not fair to other people who are just here to enjoy the videos themselves. My husband will make guest appearances on my channel, and I think we are going to also start a channel as a couple together, because we do love to travel. We go on lots of cruises, or we just travel around the state of Florida. We were Disney fans, huge Disney fans. And we're also in the process of finding a new home. We're trying to get a house before we have a little one. But we are also done with apartment living. And part of this, if I start to make profit off of these videos, is it's going to go towards that. It's going to go towards like a life that my kids, a life that I didn't have growing up. But I'm incredibly grateful for my life. I am incredibly grateful for my mom, for everybody in my family, my siblings. my in-laws, my grandparents, I'm thankful for everybody, my aunts, everybody, because they've just been so supportive of me in my entire life. I just can't be more thankful for them. And also thankful for my husband. He's supporting me in this, and he's going to keep me accountable, because sometimes if I feel like I can't do something right the first time, I don't want to keep doing it again. And he's going to hold me accountable, and we're going to do this together. He's starting a weight loss journey as well with me. So he'll be on here, and I'll kind of like give tips and tricks with men too, because women hormones are completely different than men hormones, and we all know that. So welcome to my channel once again. I can't wait to hear what everybody has to say. And feel free to share this or share my channel with some of your friends. I'm so excited to start this with you guys. Okay, bye.